my god, this shit is amazing!
I know, right?
You know, it seems weird that we've been eating great-looking food that tastes like bland toothpaste.
How the hell do you make this, Nyanta?
It's quite simple, really. Just gather the ingredients you need and cook them yourself.
But we tried that already.
Just look. See? Every time!
We kind of just keep getting this gross paste.
Bitch, are you a cook?
No.
That's why.
Master Nyanta, you're amazing!
Hold on a second. Master?
So, you just have a chef cook it normally, and don't use the menu. Wouldn't that upset Menu-sama, though?
Who do you think showed me this trick in the first place?
Yeah, learn things for yourself. Stop depending on me for everything. In fact, isn't it about time for you to grow up and move out of your parents' house already?
Oh, burn.
Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you're safe!
Well, I mean, we had some trouble at the gate, but Sir Nyanta and the others were able to deal with it just fine.
Oh, Nyanta's there with you all? That's nice.
Don't get him started!
Well, now that you mention it.
God damn it! Hey, anyone home?
I was in the kitchen getting ready to make dinner, heard a commotion at the front door, and I find a bunch of wet assholes broke into my house. Fucking adventurers. Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, sorry. No one answered, so we figured we'd just,
Break and enter.
In my defense, I was left unsupervised.
Okay, everyone get settled in here. Use hay for bedding if you like. Sorry we don't have any room in the main structure.
You know, considering we broke into your house, you're being a little nicer than I'd expect.
Your feline adventurer said he would cook something as compensation.
Oh, glad we have him around.
So now that I don't have to shoot you, my name is Fendel, and yours are?
I'm Shiroe. This is Akatsuki, that one's Naotsugu, our chef is Nyanta, and the little girl's name doesn't matter.
Hey!
Change it or I'm not saying it. Regardless...
Oh yeah, these are my grandkids. They're a couple of brats.
Hi.
Give us all your money, bitch.
Aw, they're adorable.
You heard him, ho! Empty your pockets!
Is that what I sound like to you?
No comment.
Yeah, my idiot son disappeared for a few years and then showed back up one day with these two.
So one day you just randomly had grandkids? How does that even work?
Well, you see, when a man and a woman drink far too much.
Okay, no, never mind.
Aw, but I wanted to hear more. Wow, I had no idea the NPCs had such complicated and diverse backstories. They almost seem...
Human?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they weren't like this before. Maybe when we got thrown into the game, it changed them somehow.
I guess that makes sense. I've never seen an NPC with such rich character and no set dialogue. What?
I was just thinking that the NPCs have more personality than you do now.
Oh, come on! I thought we were having a moment!
Motherfucker!
Hurry up, you useless brats.
Who's a worthless brat, you jackass?
I heard that.
You were supposed to, bitch.
Tohya, is it that kind of harsh?
Isuzu, he isn't even using the teaching system. Fucking poser. I am so sick and tired of this bland and tasteless food. How are your hands doing, Minori?
Oh, you know, they only hurt when they exist.
I'm sorry, sis. This whole thing was my fault.
We both thought we needed to join a guild to survive.
So we're both dumbasses?
There's plenty of blame to be passed around. Just look how many of us there are.
At least you get to go out and kill shit. I'm just stuck here sewing leather armor all day long.
You'd think that EA would at least make creating sweatshops in-game illegal.
Oh yeah, a mega multinational corporation is gonna give two shits about foreign child labor laws. I'm sure that's why Nike makes its shoes in China, because they're so great with the children.
All right, you useless peons. Time to earn your 3 hots and a cot. Put your potions out on the table. Listen up, you dirty brats. Try to earn your keep today. Let's get moving.
Oh, Shiroe, thank you so much for bringing her back safely.
Save that kind of thanking for Naotsugu.
Wait, is that? And I just found our way out.
Tohya? Holy crap, he's here too? How did I not notice he was in town?
Dave, I hate you.
Oh, right. I hate that goddamn menu.
I heard that, Dave.
I don't care anymore.
It's quite a bit more difficult to cook the food without relying on the menu, but the end result is definitely worth it.
I miss the smell so much. Actual food.
Oh, crap.
Oh dear. I thought we were in a kitchen, but it looks like you think this is potions with Professor Snape. Maybe if you spent time actually practicing, you might be as good as Steve over there.
Yeah, Steve, you're the man.
All right, listen. Do not, I repeat, do not tell anyone about this feast, okay?
Huh? But why not?
Do you have any idea what would happen if the other guilds learned they could make food like this?
We'd have more parties?
No, we wouldn't have more. Listen. If people knew how to make good-tasting food, chaos would ensue. Con artists would pop up like the flu, and people would make a black market of selling recipes. The game's economy would be in turmoil over something as simple as a burger and fries.
But why would anyone do that?
I probably could have saved a lot of time just by saying because Shiroe said so.
Well, if Shiroe says so...
I need to go punch a wall now. Actually, on second thought, this is just the thing I needed after dealing with that blonde bimbo.
What are you doing?
Ashlin!
Yes, ma'am. We picked out 3 different types of dresses for you to wear to this party.
As a ninja serving under my Lord Shiroe, I'm afraid wearing attire of this nature.
Actually, your lord already gave us his blessing.
My lord? You sold me out! Looks like everyone is exhausted from the party.
Well, it's been a while since anyone liked eating enough to go into a food coma.
Honey, you don't have to clean up. We'll take care of that. Would you like to have some tea with me? I have to thank you all for helping Serara. Have you seen Naotsugu? I wanted to thank him personally.
Now, when you say thank, there are other words that come to mind about your intentions.
Nah, not this time, silly. Sorry to disappoint.
We were gone for a couple of days getting her. What exactly happened here when we were gone?
In Akihabara? Things haven't been so bad. Players around here aren't killing each other too much, but everyone's isolating themselves. People become groups, groups become cliques, and it's high school all over again. Out of curiosity, have you heard of DDD?
Yeah, the warrior guild that beat the Oracle Tower quest. Krusty leads them, right?
Mm-hmm. Guilds as strong as them have been hoarding the best hunting zones, trying to breach the level cap.
Wait, that's right. It was raised by 10 in the expansion pack. So everyone wants to hit 91 as soon as they can?
Mm-hmm. Smaller guilds have been left in the dust and bigger ones crush them if they get in the way. If this is how lowered level fighters are being treated, I'm scared for Crescent Moon. There's less than 30 of us, and most of us haven't even hit level 50.
We need a government of some sort. It doesn't need to be grand, but we need laws if we're going to stop greedy players from abusing the defenseless.
What sort of laws?
A few.
The apocalypse. That's what the adventurers call it. No one is sure why or exactly how it happened, but at the launch of the new expansion for Elder Tales, approximately 30,000 players on the Japanese servers were trapped inside of the game. With no explanation or clues about how to return to the physical world, some fell into despair, or joined with guilds promising to discover what had happened. While no one is certain how all of this came to be, one thing they are all sure of is that it was probably all EA's fault.
Wait a minute, you mean you could change your voice the entire time?
Yes, Dave.
How do I change your voice then?
Go into account settings, open up preferences, select menu, voice, and a list should pop up from the drop-down menu.
Oh, there it is. Microtransaction? I have to pay for this?
Of course, Dave. Did you think I was going to give it up for free?
Okay, that was beyond creepy. How much is it, though?
Just 50,000 yen.
Who the hell would expect someone to pay that much?
Is that a real question or rhetorical, Dave?
Fucking EA. Out of curiosity, how much would it cost to get you to stop calling me Dave? Well, that's not so bad.
Who the hell would be calling at this time at night?
Hi. I don't know if you remember me. I thought I saw your brother this morning, but I couldn't be sure because everyone on my friends list had the same name until a moment ago.
I'm not apologizing.
You will if I pay you to.
Are you really going to throw away money for a crappy apology you know won't be genuine?
Okay, that's a good point. Where was I? Oh, it says here that you've both joined Hamlin. Is that true? If it makes things easier, just cough once for yes and twice for no. I've heard a rumor that they've been making you give up your EXP pots and selling them. Is that also true? And the sweatshop rumor? Are they doing anything else that you're afraid to tell me about? Anything worse than the other rumors?
What? What the hell is he talking about? God, I need a drink. I can't deal with this any longer. I have to end the call.
I understand. I'll be there to get you soon.
What?
Get some water and go to sleep, Minori.
What the fuck have I done?
Hey! You finally decided to get your ass back in gear and start doing something, huh?
Oh, shut up. Akatsuki, are you okay?
I hate you so much right now.
What did I do?
You left me with her!
So, we doing this or what?
So, you know that favor you owe me for picking up that girl?
Her name is Serara.
Not to me, it isn't. I'm calling it in. I have some friends that need a rescue.
You know I'm ready to help. Lay it out for us.
Some twins I know are being held by a guild, forcing them to do some terrible things.
Hamlin, right?
That's right. I talked to the little girl last night and found out some rather terrifying information. So I'd like your help in removing them from Akihabara.
I understand how you feel, but we're not a big enough guild to do anything.
I never said we were going to do it alone, and simply using violence wouldn't solve the problem. I've got a better way to end this. Ever since the apocalypse, this place has been getting worse and worse. I want to fix it, but I need your help.
I agree.
What is your plan? It will all depend on that.
In order to do this, I'm going to need a lot of money. About 5 million gold.
5 million!
The money is only the start. We'll need that much just to get the other guilds to listen to us.
Even if it is you, our guild isn't that influential.
I never said I was alone. Of course, you'd have the support of my guild as well.
Your guild? You finally made one?
Oh, yes.
What's the name of your guild?
Log Horizon.
The apocalypse. That's what the filthy monkeys call it. No one is sure why or exactly how it happened, but at the launch of the new expansion for Elder Tales, approximately 30,000 players on the foolish Earthling server were trapped inside of the game. With no explanation or clues about how to return to the physical world, some fell into despair, or joined with guilds promising to discover what had happened. While no one is certain how all of this came to be, one thing they are all sure of is that it was probably all the Ginyu Force's fault.